And of course I got a little taste test. Let me see. I ain't gonna lie to you. Excuse the chill, man. Hey, that's good as hell. Hey, that's good. Hey, what's happening, y'all? So today I want to show y'all how I make my steaks. Real easy process. And today I have in front of you is a ribeye and a New York strip. So all you're gonna need is your steak of your choice. I also some butter, some rosemary, thyme. I like to throw a little shallot in mine and some garlic. So stick around. I'm gonna show you how to do this. A couple easy steps. Step number one for your steaks is you want to leave your steaks out at room temperature for about 15 minutes. I do mine about 15 and 20 minutes. The reason why is you want it to get it to as close to room temperature you can before you cook it, because if you just throw a cold steak on your cast iron, it's gonna seize the meat up, and then the outside's gonna be cooked, but then the inside's gonna be cold. So you don't wanna do that. But today I'm gonna do mine with salt. So I use kosher salt. I like using smoked paprika. I use this on like everything I do, honestly. They hit it with the black pepper. And then you're gonna flip it over and season it with this same on both sides. Once you season both sides, like with the New York strip, they have like got this fat on here, this part right there. I like to get the seasoning on that too. No, this is like my wife's favorite part, so that's mostly for her. And you want to do the same with the other steak. Get all that seasoning up on all sides of your steak. Get in there real good. Now, so once you're done seasoning, I'm gonna let it sit for like another 10 minutes. While this is sitting, it's a perfect time to get your sides chopped up and get those going. So I'm gonna get that going, I'll be right back. All right, so the steaks have been sitting out for about 10 more minutes, and I got my potatoes in the air fryer. So now we're gonna go ahead and get this pan going. Just gonna put a little bit of olive oil in there, just enough to coat the bottom, not too much. You're gonna wanna give your cast iron a little bit of time to warm up as well. So probably about 5 minutes, that way the heat distributes evenly through the whole pan. All right, as you can see now, we got the pan nice and warmed up. It's got a nice smoke to it. Going ahead and turn my fan on. Now that it's nice and hot, we're gonna grab our steaks and go ahead and get the searing going. Remember, when you're laying your protein down, anytime you're searing anything, you wanna lay it down away from you. All right, so we're gonna let this go for a good 5 to 6 minutes before I go ahead and flip it over. I'm going for a medium rare. So once I flip it over, I'm gonna cook it for about 3 minutes, and that's when I'm gonna add my aromatics for the pan. Now I've got my steaks flipped. We're gonna go ahead and add the butter to the pan. Turn the pan down just a little bit. Let that butter melt. That butter is melting. You're gonna wanna add your aromatics to that too, as well. Like I said, I got 1 shallot, and I got 3 cloves of garlic. And the garlics, I lightly mashed them a little bit to help release those flavors. Now, when you're doing this, you're gonna start to really smell the aromatics in these, and it's gonna add some great flavor to your steaks. Now, as that butter finishes melting, you're gonna tilt your pan towards you. That's a little heavy. Tilt the pan towards you, and that's when you wanna start basting your steaks. It's really gonna develop a really nice flavor for your steak, and whoever you're making it for is really gonna be able to tell the difference on the flavors. And I think that shallot is gonna give it a little extra depth of flavor to it as well. You can do this method with a lot of other foods. If you wanna try this with salmon, instead of the shallots, you can just keep it with the thyme, keep it with the garlic, and then even with a little bit of lemon zest in there. That'll give the salmon a real nice flavor to it. You're gonna continue basting for like about a minute or so. Really get that flavor onto these steaks. Okay, and we're gonna go and cut the ribeye first. Let's see what that's looking like. Wow. I hope you guys see that from way back here. That looks amazing. New York strip. Ooh, come on. Look at that. It's closer to medium, but you know, that's fine. That's what my wife likes anyway, so she likes little thick cuts. And the good thing about steak night on Sundays is I like to save one half for breakfast the next day, so I can do steak and eggs. I'll cut my piece. First, I got a little taste test. Let me see. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. Excuse the chill, man. Hey, that's good as hell. Hey, that's good. Anyway, y'all, hey, thanks for tuning in. Hey, that's how I like to make my steaks. Give it a try. Try this recipe out. Let me in the comments know how you think about it. Until next time, y'all.